wondering why is Chanel making their leather subpar as to what they used to be, and I have a few theories, guys. Maybe the last few years we've been seeing a decline in quality and a surge in price increases because they really just want to capitalize as much as they can now before they sell the business. Hey guys, just doing a spontaneous video about why I'm done with Chanel. And well guys, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. My name is Jess, and yes, I'm just doing a hands video today because, well, it's actually a full moon and I really felt like making a video, and I wanted to make a video because, well, I haven't made as many videos this week, and I wanted to talk about this topic of the Chanel price increase and whether it's really worth it anymore. I know a lot of people are saying that, you know, they're done with Chanel and they just think it's not worth it because now, you know, some Chanel bags are the same price as Hermes bags. And guys, I'm gonna admit that I kind of feel like I'm done too with Chanel, only because I'm kind of addicted to Hermes at the moment and that's just what I'm into. But other than that, I've noticed that a few of my friends on YouTube and even in my personal life have been having a lot of issues with newer Chanel bags in terms of the quality of the leather. So this is a 2018 mini square, and the leather on this one is really nice. Actually, I've had no kind of rubbing of the corners or anything, no flaking off of the top layer of paint. And I've been looking at Chanel bags in the boutique. I noticed that there was a mini 2.55 in the boutique where the edges had started to kind of flake off and you could see this underlayer of white or something. So it's as if a lot of the Chanel bags now have this interesting coating on top, like they've been painted. And we saw this with the 22 bags as well. A lot of people had issues with the peeling, and this is something that I haven't experienced previously with Chanel bags. So I'm kind of speculating as to why newer Chanel bags are having this kind of leather where it feels like it's kind of painted over, and whether the bag, the quantity of leather in the material of the bag is even there anymore. With this bag, it does smell like leather, it does feel like leather. As I said, it has a different kind of finish. It is a seasonal caviar, so it's very pudgy and glossy, but it does have a different finish to what I've seen in some of the newer Chanel bags that have been having these peeling issues. And I'm wondering why is Chanel making their leather subpar as to what they used to be. And I have a few theories, guys. So my first theory is perhaps they are thinking long term with their after sales. So Chanel have their Toy et Moi service where they can completely restore a classic black classic flap or a classic black boy bag or a classic black wok, but they can't completely restore the leather of a colored bag yet, because the thing is, Chanel have so many colors over the years. They have so many different iridescent finishes, all that. They cannot restore the color, which to me is why Hermes is sometimes more superior, because you can restore any Hermes bag. I mean, they won't accept every bag, just depends on how bad it is, but if it's not a major flaw, they can restore the color of any Hermes bag at Hermes, which makes it a better long-term investment because you can fix it. But with Chanel colored bags, you can't. So I'm thinking maybe, guys, they are archiving all these paint colors of the Chanel bags, and maybe now that all the Chanel bags feel like they have this painted layer, maybe in the future they'll have a service where they can restore the paint on the Chanel bags and they're just going to touch it up with paint, because at this stage it almost feels like these bags are painted. And I say this because we're experiencing cracking on the newer bags, as I said, flaking, peeling, and this is something that you wouldn't usually experience with high quality leather. It's only because they've kind of put this layer on top. So perhaps they are doing this because it goes in line with their after sales. Maybe they're going to introduce more, restoration of colored bags, so they're literally just painting the bags. that's one theory of mine. I'm not sure, guys, if that's crazy. Another theory of mine with the Chanel quality is that, you know, last year Chanel made billions of dollars in profit. It is a family-owned, privately owned business. I'm thinking that perhaps, you know, the brothers who own the company, oh my god, what's her name? The brothers who own the company, I forgot now, but they're getting old, right? So either they're gonna hand the Chanel business down to their children, or they're gonna sell the business. My theory is that perhaps the children don't want to look after Chanel, and they're gonna sell the business, right? Either to Kering, LVMH, who knows, right? And so maybe the last few years we've been seeing a decline in quality and a surge in price increases because they really just want to capitalize as much as they can now before they sell the business. I mean, the price increases, guys, have been completely out of control, like nothing like any other brand to me. I mean, Louis Vuitton has been quite crazy as well, but Chanel is next level. And to give you guys perspective, this particular bag, I remember in 2018, the mini square was 3,800 Australian dollars. Now, the mini square from the boutique is around 6,000 Australian dollars. Yeah. This Hermes Veru bag back in 2018 was around, I think in this leather, it definitely depends on what leather you get, whether it's exotic or Chev or this is a Cadillac leather. I think it was around 12,000 Australian dollars. Okay, this is 3,800, 12,000. Okay, big difference. I don't think this has gone up much at all since then. If anything, I think it could be around the same price. This one has almost doubled. And the funny thing is, guys, on the pre-loved market, this one sells for over retail because it's caviar. So you could probably get this for around 7K on the pre-loved market. Maybe more, depends on what color. If it's the 18S emerald green, you could be paying 20K, which is ridiculous. And then the Veru is actually around 7,000. It depends again on the combination. This one I got for 7,000 Australian dollars. So the actual resale value of both of these bags is around the same now on the pre-loved market, which is ridiculous because we know deep down this is not worth $6,000, guys. Like, this is, I mean, if you look at the construction, I mean, it's, you could see someone kind of squished this bit in. Also, the quality of the hardware, guys, I'm going to tell you, it is not worth $6,000. Yeah, so, I mean, it's not crazy, but, like, do you see down here? Like, it's going black, and that's because it's tarnishing down here. And so this bag is from 2018. It's already got tarnish on it from the hardware. If you look at Maria Dragonova's recent video with her new pink classic flap, it already has tarnish on one of the snap things. So, I mean, if a bag is high quality hardware, it shouldn't tarnish that fast. Hermes hardware can tarnish as well, but I find that Hermes hardware can be easily polished. Like, for example, let me just show you an example. This is a Kelly from 1991, and you can see that usually tarnish happens in these little rivets here, but you can use a gold polishing cloth, and I'm telling you guys, that will come off. Like, I've tried it before, and yeah. I mean, Hermes can replace the hardware as well for you, but I mean, for a 31-year-old bag, this has held up really well. Again, this is an Hermes bag. You can see the quality of the leather. I mean, it's breathtaking. The Chanel is, I mean, it's artificially pressed. It's a caviar. Hermes has artificially pressed leather as well, like Epsom, but I'm telling you, this feels like a superior leather. And it is. So my point is that basically it's not right that Chanel bags are now costing the same as Hermes bags, because you really cannot compare the make of the bag. Like, this is just like, look how perfect the sides are here. Look how hefty this like hardware is. This bag is from 2017, so it's actually older than my mini square, but I can already see it's actually aging gracefully. It's developing this beautiful glossy shine that will happen with Cadillac. Some Chanel lambskin, like vintage lambskin, can age really beautifully, but we all know that with today's quality of leather, you can't wear it for more than a day without it peeling, so there is no way that it's a long-term investment anymore. Your bag is gonna age gracefully, so the price increases like do not at all justify. It just doesn't make any sense, basically. Like, the quality is way down at the moment and the prices are continuously going up. Chanel argue that they're aligning their prices because of the European currency, but guys, like, honestly, the cost price of a Chanel bag, guys, is probably only a few €100, and you're telling me that a Chanel Classic Flap that is already $14,000 Australian has to go up even more? Like, it honestly is a joke at this point, guys. We are paying for air. We are paying for this logo, which, guys, like, I'm kind of sick of it, to be honest. I'm sick of seeing this CC logo everywhere. Like, it's not rare. It's not interesting. It's actually very boring to me right now. So, like, I don't know, guys, but I'm completely done. Like, I'm done. Like, I find this stuff more interesting, something you don't see every day. As I said, on the pre-love market, these are the same price. I just think that this is kind of more interesting and unique. And Hermes bags are, to me, Hermes bag is super underrated, because I know everyone goes for the Birkin and the Kelly, but they have so many other well-made bags to offer, like the Bolide, the Bag, the Garden Pike. Like, they're beautifully made bags, superior leather to Chanel at this point. And in 2022, maybe Chanel used to have really superior leather. Like, this is really nice, but I wouldn't say it's better than this. But now, in this day and age, it's like literally not worth it, guys. Like, it's just, you're paying for nothing. So yeah, maybe Chanel is thinking of selling their brand, and that's why they're trying to maximize profits now. And I mean, if it does get sold out to LVMH or Kering Group or something, well, it'll be interesting to see the quality go down even more, perhaps. Who knows? Because those companies are controlled by people who just want to make money. So that's that, guys. I think Chanel is dying. It's dead. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Are you over it? Am I being dramatic? I don't think I'm being dramatic, guys, because think about it. Think how much this bag used to be. Only a few years ago, now it's doubled. And Hermes pricing has not doubled or anything like that. And it's a bit of a joke, guys. I mean, Hermes bags, of course, are also overpriced. But at least they last, you know? At least they last. And at least you can restore them. So that's that. That's all I have to say. I guess I'm gonna stop talking now, and thanks for listening to my bloody video, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. See ya!